Yes. As I just mentioned, yeah, for approximately 14 months, I asked you to admit the exculpatory evidence. We find that there's quite a bit of precedence for you not doing your duty without me having to request that. Yeah. But since I have requested it and you decided, right, you would willfully, negligently deprive me of being exonerated. Now, I did have to answer some questions, right? The public defender, yes, is not required by law to make a formal request of law enforcement to provide the exculpatory evidence, and that goes for all of those that are vowed police officers, sheriffs, undersheriffs, deputy sheriffs, and jailers. Poop. All of those that are civil rights coordinators. Yeah. Now, the holding that Brady encompasses impeachment evidence. See also, yes, federal criminal procedure outlining information subject to government disclosure. United States versus Marshall. Holding that the disclosure requirements of Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure 16A1C apply to inculpatory as well as exculpatory evidence. Yeah. Now, I looked at this inculpatory. If you had any evidence that would have caused me to be convicted of a greater crime, yeah, you were obligated to disclose that without me having to request it. Oh, and a lot of the accused, they would. They'd send you an email and they'd say, well, make sure you get them the evidence right now. It looks to me like law enforcement doesn't think they have any legal liability to disclose any inculpatory or exculpatory evidence. Mhm. Now, the government's Brady obligation to provide exculpatory evidence in a timely manner. Yes, you would think timely manner would be at any point of having a court hearing. From the first video arraignment where you transported me across county lines, where I said you had no jurisdiction because I wasn't given any due process. And then there's each and every court hearing that I documented that I did not want to go to court because you had the exculpatory evidence. Now, timely manner means any time you have the evidence is not diminished by the fact that such evidence also constitutes evidence that must be produced later pursuant to the Jenks Act. I looked at the Jenks Act, and since you deprived me of pretrial hearings, yes, you deprived me of admitting any evidence in my favor. Poop. You deprived me of the right to impeach any witness. Yes. I was not able to see the application of the Jenks Act without having some sort of pretrial right now. Now, or by the fact that such evidence need not be produced according to Rule 16. Now, how many of you that are legally liable, mandatory reporters, civil rights coordinators, judges in every county of the United States, how many of you think that just because it was dismissed because of my alleged incompetence can't still be held liable?